Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about Gandanta crossings from Pisces to Aries. This month, Sun, Mercury, and Venus are going to cross from Pisces to Aries through Gandanta point. And Moon will also do that, although Moon does that every month. So I thought I'll make a separate video about it so that you can understand this and also just take some minor precautions during this time. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and we are talking about Gandanta crossings. And do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. And so, what is Gandanta first? Gandanta is Gand means knot and Anta is end. These are knots at the end of water signs. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they have karmic knots. Also at the beginning of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this point between fire and water signs becomes very energized, and it becomes quite intense, and issues gather there. So karmic issues, things become concretized. So I made a video about Gandanta. I'll put a link up here. You can listen to that. This is more about April 2021, where Gandantas are happening. Now, by transit, 3 times a year, the faster moving planets will cross every year through Gandanta. And this year, this is something new that I'm adding to my transit reports. April is the first time when it is Pisces to Aries Gandanta. And what happens is that Sun goes through Gandanta, but Mercury and Venus that are very close to the Sun will also go through Gandanta, and alongside with it will be Moon. Moon, of course, does it every month. But then it becomes 4 planets that are crossing through Gandanta in April, August, and December. So these Gandanta crossings are destabilizing, but because these are faster moving planets, they are not going to take so much time to cross over this point. Sometimes you will see in rare cases that Venus and Mercury may retrograde over their Gandanta points. Then it means that 3 times they're going to cross over the Gandanta point. In 2017, Saturn went over Gandanta 3 times, and Jupiter's been over Gandanta. These are slow-moving planets. They will have their own timing. So we are talking today about the Gandanta crossing between Pisces to Aries, water sign to fire sign. This is quite a significant Gandanta crossing because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac and Aries is the first sign. That means there is some things concluding and something new coming. And as these planets cross Gandanta, although 1 will not be so significant, but 3 plus the Moon, that means that they can trigger off situations and they can release toxins, negative thoughts, negative behavior, some world issues as well, or they can also release us from old issues. So I think this is quite important to understand. And then we look at the dates of them. So the first planet to cross over Gandanta is going to be Venus, and Venus is going to cross over Gandanta on 9th of April. Just one day it will finish. So 9th of April, as Venus transitions from its exaltation sign to Aries, it's the sign after exaltation. There's a little bit depression there, because you're going from a high to low, and then it is a Gandanta point. So 9th of April is one of those times to watch out for. Actually, if you are Taurus or Libra, the other signs also, just that this is a dip, there's something happening, then we are careful. Moon will be the next planet going over, and Moon is going to go over the Pisces Aries Gandanta on 11th of April. This moon is a very hidden moon because it is going towards new moon. So it is a dark moon around this time. And moon crosses over Gandanta every month, over this Gandanta and two other Gandantas every month. So, but the significance of the moon is that moon is the trigger. So when other things are happening at the same time and moon crosses, then he creates a trigger for some change, some transformation, and the mind is a little bit unsettled. So for all of us, we should take care on the 11th because our mind, because moon represents the mind, feels unsettled. And if you're Cancer, ascendant or moon sign, you may feel that a little bit more. Then sun going through Gandanta on 13th. This is sun is going from Pisces to Aries. It's moving into its exaltation sign. It is going to be Baisakhi, almost Vishu in South India. It's a celebratory thing that sun is moving. So, but the Gandanta crossing of the sun can release some toxins. Sun is government, it's power. So there can be some aspect of that. It can also release you from old bandhanas or old ties as well. And if you are Leo ascendant or Leo moon sign, then this one date is important always for you. Every month, sun changes signs, but it goes through Gandanta 3 times a year only. April, August, and December. So you have to think about it significant this year for you and for everybody. You know, sun going through Gandanta. Sankranti is always important to meditate and think about what has happened in the past month and used as a simple day. And the Gandanta Sankranti means sun is moving through a Gandanta, means more spiritual effort has to be made. Never any material things are done. You don't plan events around that time. So that for Mahurata or for any good causes you won't do. It's a more spiritual time. Finally, 16th of April, Mercury goes through Gandanta and completes this Gandanta crossing. And Mercury is our thinking, our analytical. Moon is emotions and overall mind, but Mercury is more rational mind. And Mercury leaves its debilitation sign, goes into a new sign. So we may be thinking fresh ideas, more scientific, what is going to happen, more analytical, but also gung-ho, want to do new things, and it is going to be there with exalted sun. So, this Gandanta, again, 16th, just to take care and not plan anything during that time. Mercury rules of Gemini and Virgo. So both those signs have to be doubly aware of it. So the idea of making this Gandanta video is that there are 4 days when the Gandantas are happening. And in this month of April, where there's a lot of joy and positivity, these 4 days, if you just be careful, take your time, don't, rock your boat, don't do unsettled energies, then that will be the best. So all the best, and thank you very much. Do remember to subscribe.